value in considering ourselves as part of a life system that goes throughout the universe and not something exclusive to this planet.
Is there life out there? Many people, responsible scientists, in and out of our government, agree to the possibility. We have sent a message, a calling card, into space. These are official NASA photographs of what we must term UFOs. NASA has investigated thoroughly and checked what these objects might have been. There has never been a completely accepted explanation. This, from the Apollo 11 flight to the moon in 1969. From the Mercury project, Atlas 7. From Gemini in 1966. There have always been people gifted with some special sense, capable of looking into the future, who predicted events they couldn't possibly have known about, the oracles of ancient history. The physician Nostradamus in the Middle Ages. Recently, there was this headline. Jean Dixon has an amazing gift for accuracy in her prophecies and predictions. She warned of President Kennedy's assassination long before it happened. She predicted the suicide of Marilyn Monroe and the murder of Robert Kennedy a year in advance. I met with her in her garden in Washington, D.C.
Was that a prediction?
That was a prediction. Those were man-made plans. Hadn't he walked out there that day, it would not have happened.
I want to talk to you about a prophecy. Jean,
the prediction that I'd like to ask you about is the one that appeared in the National Enquirer some time ago about UFOs and about extraterrestrial beings that would land on Earth sometime next August.
When I was a little child, my German governess says, you know, you wish on a star, wish me, give me the wish I wish tonight. You know, you do those kind of things. So I get out there and I do the things now that I did when I was little. And I said, wish me, give me the wish I wish tonight. And I wondered about the UFOs and about the holy immortals. And then I had this feeling, this vision of this UFO. Of course, it looked sort of like a top, a large, large top. But of course, I knew that it was not made with nuts and bolts and that. I knew it was some celestial thing, at least I thought it was. And all of a sudden, I seemed to be on the inside of it, not on the outside of it. But then the inside seemed so much bigger than the outside. And I felt at home. I mean, it wasn't strange at all, and I wasn't frightened. And there seemed to be others in there with me, other people. I could not see their faces, but they were smaller. I felt they were smaller than what I was. But then they were dressed in beautiful metallic material of some kind. Everything was nice and smooth, and I could feel the power of vibrations, tremendous vibrations, tremendous thinking power. And then I thought, well, maybe I'm being told that we upon this earth must have a greater power in our thoughts. And then soon it seemed to come on the ground, or I could see the lights of a great city. And I imagined, or at least I thought, the vibrations in measuring time, that was probably a year away, and that would be next August.
The time when the UFOs would land on Earth,
yes.
Would be a year away, and that
that would be about
this coming August of 1977.
77, yes. But I couldn't tell what part of the world I was in, but it was a large city because it had large lights, and it was an important city.
You were successful in telling to the world that President Kennedy would die, that Robert Kennedy would die, that Martin Luther King would die, that Marilyn Monroe would die. And now you're telling us that extraterrestrial beings will land on Earth.
On Earth.
In August.
I am measuring the time, and I think it will be August. I could be off in my timing a little bit, one way or another. But it will be. It will be.
We've been on a voyage, you and
I. The voyage exploring some of the mysteries of our Earth, our past. Mysteries that go beyond recorded time. We've examined and questioned some many widely held theories of what may have happened in those hazy, early moments of our civilization. We've investigated some very strange, bizarre, present-day happenings. And we've taken a searching look into what promises to be an incredible future. There are questions that loom ever larger the more we investigate. Many mysteries remain. Are we the children of ancient spacemen? Did those astronauts of millions of years ago visit the Earth? Did they give of their knowledge to the Earth's earliest civilizations? What are the mysteries of the genetic code, of the Nazca Plains, of the crystal skull? And what of the future? We've heard startling predictions on what may happen in the very near future, the day after tomorrow, and from our own NASA scientists on what the distant future may hold. There remains a most haunting and persistent question. Are we alone? Or truly, is there life beyond our galaxy? Certainly the efforts of our most knowledgeable scientists and our government belie an easy answer. Are beings or intelligences from beyond our galaxy listening to us as we are trying to listen to them? And a most disturbing, unsettling question, echoed by laymen and scientists alike. Are we somehow, in some inexplicable way, being prepared by an intelligence beyond our own for our first encounter with extraterrestrial beings? Think on it. Am I being prepared for this encounter? Are you? How soon? This is not the work of fiction. This is not the work of dreamers. No. Consider this, how true it becomes when, in the end, science takes over from the imagination. And behold, there are even greater wonders than we dream.
Twenty-third century.